So listen, Deepak, tell us why you've come here tonight. What do you want to tell us about?
Well, to start off with, I want to expose NAJIB Tun Razak, our former Prime Minister, and his wife, and all that they have done to defraud me and many other businessmen in Malaysia.
And so what are you intending to do to actually bring about justice?
Well, I waited 7 years. We couldn't do anything the last 7 years, even though they have cheated us. They've taken our money, given us contracts which were cancelled. They are no longer in power. It is our only chance to get back our hard-earned money from them.
So tell me how it all, how it worked. I think you mentioned before that, you obviously had to pay them certain things to get contracts. Just explain that to me.
Well, I had been given various concessions and they had demanded certain gratifications from me.
Like what?
Well, I have given them substantial amount of cash, properties, jewellery, cars, and all these were given to them either in Malaysia or in the UK. I bought a Bentley Flying Spur for Datin Rosma, which was registered under the name of her son in the UK, and a house in Malaysia which was registered under the name of Datuk Najib's brother, Datuk Nazim, as part of the gratification.
And what sort of value did those things?
Well, all in all, close to 300 million ringgit.
You've given to them over the years.
Yes. And many other businessmen have also given to them, and a lot of them have been defrauded. What we are doing now is coming together, all of us, and putting up a class action suit against Datin Rosma and Datuk Najib. Part of the action involves the underlying fact that we were all defrauded by the same couple. Although the contracts were different, the values were different, the gratifications were different, but we were all defrauded by the same couple. And we want to claim our money back.
And when you say concessions, what do you mean exactly by that?
Well, I was given 2 concessions. One for accommodation for students under Malaysian government scholarship to study, who study overseas, in total 16 countries. And the contract was worth 4.5 billion ringgit. But the contract was cancelled after I paid, and I couldn't do anything. They were in total dominance. We went to the enforcement agencies, we lodged reports, but they too couldn't do anything, because if you know Datin Rosma, she can get very brutal. Even a senior government officer can be sacked.
And so when was this particular contract?
These contracts were given in the timeline of 2008 right up to 2011.
And you've got documentation of all of that?
I have documentary proof. I filed legal action already on one case where I was given a government land which belonged to the military, the Malaysian Armed Forces, and after having paid the money, this land was then sold again to another company. And when I found out, I lodged a police report. Nothing happened. Nothing at all happened. They couldn't do anything. I don't blame them. I know what would be the repercussions to them if they took any action against the Prime Minister and his wife. So what I did was I took the matter to court, and then they took action against me using the income tax department and withdrawing banking facilities which I had with various banks. And I was forced to succumb and surrender this land worth, at that time, 1 billion ringgit. I was forced to surrender the land back to a company which they appointed to buy back the land for a mere 30 million.
And they were putting tax bills on you and things.
Yes. I went through 7 harrowing years.
The Prime Minister or the former Prime Minister is saying that these legal suits that you've got against him are a complete fabrication, an afterthought and baseless.
Well, he's a master liar. The whole country knows he's a master liar. He's lied about everything that was fundamental. He's lied about every single matter. He actually went to the mosque and lied to God that he never met Altantuya. He cannot judge me as fabricating because I have evidence. He doesn't have evidence of his misdeeds, but the whole country knows. He knows that he is nothing else but a master liar.
When you say he went to the mosque and lied,
Yes.
how do you know he did know Altantuya?
Well, he didn't utter in the mosque that he didn't know Altantuya. What he said in the mosque is he didn't know the Mongolian lady. That's lying to God. Nothing less. And he has paid the price now. He's paid the price by losing his power. A power that is so absolute that no one could touch him except God. And of course, Tun Mahathir.